Well, I'm finally out in the woods. Got some time. Actually, I was told to take some time. My partner Christine said, "Okay, you've been working way too much. You've been traveling way too much." And trout season opener was like almost 3 weeks ago, and I haven't got out yet. And she actually said, "Get out of the house and do something." So, oh, there's a deer. And yeah, so what I've done is yesterday I scouted 3 back lakes for trout. And I don't know anything about this area I live in, which is kind of exciting, to be quite honest. Where I used to live, I knew all the spots. Yeah, so I scouted 3 lakes, and now I'm going to go and fish them. The first one is the Crownland Lake, and the Crownland Atlas for Ontario says that a portion of the lake is Crownland. I walked into it yesterday, and that was a bit of a misadventure. If you read my social media, I dropped my keys on the bush trail, and when I got back to my vehicle, it was hot and buggy, really hot and buggy. Angel's with me, and she was hot and buggy. I had to go back and find my keys, and yeah, it had pulled ticks out of my body. Yeah, read that on my Kevin Callan Facebook. That was a good adventure. Anyway, so I'm doing this back road, and I'm going to try this lake. I got my canoe. Zach from Frontenac Outfitters gave me a canoe trolley or canoe cart. Let me borrow it for the day. But going into this lake yesterday, it's a good couple of kilometers bushwhack. So I think I'm just going to shore fish for the morning with a bobber and a worm and do that. And maybe even the other lakes too that I've scouted. It's a long hike in with a canoe. The lakes I've looked at are really small. They're kind of more ponds. We'll see what happens. And I'm blabbing on here. So how do you find these places? Yeah, how do you find these places? A lot of work, okay? A lot of research. First of all, I started off with looking at the Crownland Atlas, find out where Crownland is. I look at actually a bunch of websites I'll put down below of what fish are in each lake, when they're stocked, what they're stocked with. And it's just a lot of legwork, a lot of driving back roads. And yeah, I also look at, I gotta say, I look at videos of other people fishing, and I'm really, really good at looking at a lake and looking at a map and finding out where they went. I've had that talent for many, many years, actually. My dad taught me that. So yeah, just a lot of legwork. So how I found this place? Well, I looked at the map. I found out that it was stocked with 800 brook trout last spring, this spring. And I'll put that on down below the link for it. And talking to the locals, to be quite honest, at the gas station, and knowing if they're lying or not, I gotta say. And also watching videos of people fishing, and then they're not telling you what the lake is, but then I look at aerial videos of Google Map, and knowing, oh, this road's getting bad. Knowing the design of the lake, lay of the lake. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you later. The road's getting a little bit bad, so I'll talk to you later. Okay, we're walking in. We're on a bit of an ATV trail right now. We're going to bushwhack after that. Yeah, I'm not bothering taking the canoe in. It's a small lake. I'll cast from shore for a bit. Angel's just enjoying being off the leash, to be quite honest. She's half border collie. She needs that. Come on, dog. So, yeah, I'm gonna walk in, just get out. So, if you're watching this because you want to see me catch trout, I don't know if I'm gonna catch trout. If you're watching this just because you agree with me just needing to get out, it's a good one. I'm out of shape, working too much, traveling too much. I just finished a speaking tour, started in February. Oh, cool. This is now mid-May. Time to stop talking about it and do it. Come on, dog. Come on. No, this way. Come on, good girl. Bugs are really bad this morning, by the way. Mosquitoes, not black flies. No black flies. Mosquitoes, kind of weird. What I'm hearing right now is we got a oven bird. Teacher. Right over there. We got an eastern towhee. We got a grouse thumping. Wildlife. Okay, so we're gonna follow this trail and then we're gonna bushwhack. This is where I lost my keys yesterday. I had to backtrack. Mosquito. I had to backtrack a couple kilometers into the bush. Thank goodness I found the keys. Thank goodness. I'd taken tweezers out of my side pocket because Angel had tick on her nose, and I didn't zip up the side pocket, and got back in the car. It was really hot, buggy, muggy, and realized I dropped the keys somewhere along the trail. Had to go back and find them, and thank goodness I found them. Now here's a lesson. I went to scout this lake thinking it wasn't going to be that far in. And I left my pack in the car. It was just me and the dog. So in the car, locked in the car, was water, snacks, first aid, a spot device to indicate where I was if something happened. No service on my phone here. If I didn't find my keys, I was going to be walking a long way down the dirt road all day before I found something or someone. So, carry this on your pack, on your back. Whether it's a 5-minute walk, hey, come on, or a couple-hour walk, you never know what you're going to need. Lessons learned. And I'm an old guy, and I got bush time, and you would think I would know better. Well, accident happens once. If it happens once, you learn from it. If it happens twice, you're an idiot. All right, here we go. We're gonna go off the ATV trail soon. This is how you find a brook trout lake. You gotta work for it. And that's why nobody tells anybody their secret spot. Because you gotta work for it to earn it, not just give it to you. Well, this is one of the greatest moments for anybody doing this. I can see blue. And yeah, this is when you're going to get ticks when you're bushwhacking. So yeah, deal with ticks. They're bad this year. I don't know why, but yeah, they're here to stay. So first thing, I'm going to take my pant legs, and I got a pull string right there. And I'm gonna pull them tight, like so. And I'm actually even gonna wrap my socks right there. Right there, because that's how I got them yesterday. I didn't do this. I was too lazy. Wasn't thinking. So the idea is that they can't crawl up on you. That's how, I mean, how did one get behind my neck yesterday? Was because it went up my leg, and while I was driving home, crawl all the way up. They go into your armpit, your groin area, all those wet, moist areas. I also have this. It's a DEET-free tick and insect repellent. I forget the chemical that's in it. Write it down, but yeah. Soak yourself with it. You can use this as well. Not as effective as this for ticks, wherever I put it. That's better for ticks. Now that's good for bugs. It's actually water-based, not alcohol-based, so I kind of like Ben's better. Yeah, but I'm just going to use this for the day. All right. Oh, dragonflies are out. Thank you very much, dragonflies. Hello, hello, hello. Dragonflies are predators of mosquitoes. And I was hoping they'll be out. Now look at them all. They're just feasting now. Fantastic. Okay, I gotta keep moving. Okay, I made it to the lake. I did bring worms, and you're allowed worms on this lake. I checked the regulations. Anyway, I'm gonna try a spinner first, just because it's early morning. And I'm not even gonna put a swivel on this. This is a knot here I do it. It's called the angler's knot. You twist it around the line at least 6 times. Put it in the hole. So snake goes around the tree. Snake goes in the hole. And there you go. I'm gonna try that, and I'll try worms later. Again, I don't care if I catch a fish. I'm just glad to be out. I'm not traveling and driving a car right now. Well, I got my first trout of the year. Yeah. Well, here's a, whoa, sorry, Brook Trout. I'll let you go. I'm gonna let him go. I washed my hands first. He's gone. Yeah, it's a stock trout that was put here maybe last fall, but I'm pretty sure this spring. Yeah, so they're here. I caught a trout! I caught a trout! If you want to know what a tick looks like, there it is. Yeah. Yeah. So what a tick does to you, not to gross you out, but it burrows its head in you and then spits inside the wound. And that's like a cement. So it's actually cements its head in there. So it's lapping up blood. So that's why it's really hard to get out. And you need tweezers or one of those tickinator things and yank the entire thing out. Make sure there's nothing left. As long as you get it early, I'm talking about 24 hours or less, then you should be fine. But what we have in Canada right now is really good because we didn't have it before. Is you go to the drugstore and you get pills to take to fight the antibiotic. You used to have to go through a whole rigmarole. I remember the days where you have to go to the United States to actually do it because Canada said we didn't have any ticks. Didn't have Lyme disease. No, they changed that tune. So, yeah. Anyway, back to fishing. Okay, I'm switching to the old bobber, weight, and a hook. So the weight is up from the hook, so my worm is floating a bit for the trout. Let's see what happens. Well, the bigger ones are here. I just lost one. Yeah. This is a good eating size. I got too excited. All right, here we go. We'll try it again. Oh well, it's a bluegill actually, not a pumpkin seed. Got one. Oh, it's another sunfish. Ah! Got one. No, really? Another sunfish. I swear the other one was a trout I lost. Look at that, it's full of parasites. I just lost my worm and a trout grabbed it. Oh, come on! Oh. That's sunfish number 12. I think the morning bite is off. It's just sunfish biting it. There were trout though. There were trout in this lake, and I lost a good one, a good 12-inch one. Right. Let's try one more time. Oh God! I got one right there. Show. Right there. Look at. I'll show you right here. Sunfish number 13. I'm not giving up yet. Well, that's a catfish. Mud cat, not a shell cat. So these have barbs, cartilage right behind their pectoral fin, so they can jab you pretty good. So I grabbed them by the caudal peduncle. Oh, Angel, watch it. Right there. That will get you for sure. So everybody thinks it's the whiskers on the catfish that are getting you, but it's not. So don't grab it like this. I think the bite for trout is off. Angel! Hey! Angel! Come on! Good girl. Okay. I'm heading back the car. I didn't get skunked. I got 14 sunfish, 2 catfish, and 2 little brookies. Lost a good one, a good 12-inch one. So they're in there. I should have been here 2 weeks ago. You look around me, you see lots of green. They bite better when the buds are just coming out, just turning green. Black flies are out, but they're not biting yet, and they're biting now. Come on. Swallowed a bug. Yeah, I'm still going out tomorrow. Walking in another spot. Try that. Okay, so yeah, don't swallow a bug. Spring trout, ground land, backcountry. I'm back on the ATV trail, not bushwhacking anymore. Come on, Angel. And yeah, it's just fishing from shore on these lakes because it's a good 3 kilometers in. I will come back to all these lakes I'm trying now in the early fall before the season ends. And those small ones I was catching will be bigger, and the ones that missed, ow, will be even bigger. So looking forward to that. Come on, dog, let's go. Good girl. All right, thanks for coming out with me. And just a good excuse to get myself in shape before I'm portaging. Got a lot of canoe trips this year to do, whether I catch a fish or not. Whew. Okay, here we go. Come on, dog. Come on. She loves it out here. Come on, dog. Honey, I'm home. Can you check me for ticks?
Sure.
Okay. Actually, seriously, from here down everywhere. I feel them crawling up.
The laundry basket is right here.
Okay.
You can just put all your clothes in here, Kevin.
So we let you know what we do. I get home, take everything off, put it in the dryer, kill them all, check all my private parts. Christine sometimes helps. They're gonna be in your armpits, your groin area. I can't believe that. They were bad today. Okay. Anyway, check yourself. Gotta go.